Welcome to Covington, Georgia for the filming locations of Dr. Sleep. Oh, there's where I left it. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And welcome, if it's your first time. We begin today back in Covington, Georgia. I've been staying here for a few days, making videos, and just enjoying the town square, the peace and quiet, and the cool, crisp Georgia air. This is much nicer weather than it has been down in Florida. We're going to begin the filming locations for the sequel to The Shining, Dr. Sleep. It just came out like a year ago, so these filming locations are pretty fresh. And also, at the end of the Dr. Sleep filming locations, we're gonna visit a couple of Stranger Things Season 3 filming locations. Thank heavens, it's 7-Eleven. I don't know why I said that. Oh, because I'm gonna go to the Stranger Things 7-Eleven. I'm excited for that. Let's actually start the first filming location for Dr. Sleep. We are actually sitting right on it. This bench is the first filming location. There's much ahead, my friends. The center of downtown Covington is Covington Square Park, and this is the park bench where Danny and Abra are sitting in the movie. And here's the same camera angle you see in the movie, but the bench is different. You can clearly make out the Mystic Grill there in the background and the courthouse building to the left. Not much has changed here. Another shot of Abra from the park bench. You can make out the pattern of the sidewalk there. Oh, as the clock sounds. 8 o'clock on the dot. And you can clearly see the bread and butter deli and coffee shop in the background, and this is where I've been getting coffee every morning for my stay. That giant model set sat underneath this magnolia tree, and that model set was actually a model of the town square of Covington. You can see the lady standing in front of the clock tower there on the left, the courthouse, and then the Mystic Grill. And here's the angle where Danny's standing in front of that train. But this is where the train sat in Dr. Sleep. This filming location takes place in front of the Edgar Law Firm at the corner of Floyd and Elm Street. Elm Street, yeah, every town's got one. And here's the angle when Abra gets off the bus and heads down the sidewalk towards the town square. And that is geographically accurate. She would have been walking right towards Covington Square. And for the next angle, a little further down the sidewalk, Abra is about to cross Elm Street. Notice the two ladies crossing the street in front of her. The sidewalk markings, the cross markings, very similar. I think, yeah, they're the same. And then you have the tree to the left, the building behind them, and of course, the tower down on the right. Oh, gotta get out of the way. People are starting to come. Goodbye, Covington. Goodbye to my home away from home, my beautiful, peaceful Hollywood of the South. But I shall return. I shall return.
Westbound and down, 18 wheels are rolling. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to move, and a short time to get there. I'm westbound, just watch old Tampa J run. Woo!
Welcome to the northeast side of downtown Atlanta. This plaza sits on Ponce de Leon Avenue, the classic, iconic Plaza Theater, which has been operating since 1939. It is Atlanta's longest operating movie theater. And the Plaza Theater is the theater seen in Dr. Sleep. Notice in the screenshot, Casablanca was playing. And today, Tenet is playing. The theater is open. Everything matches up pretty well. The marquee, the poster signs, the doorway, and even the FedEx window over here to the right. Those windows can be seen. And that circular thing to the right of the awning above FedEx, to the left of the FedEx sign. that circular thing can be seen as well. Matches up pretty well. I think, I don't know, I don't see those bushes in the shot though. I think those were recently placed here. This whole thing right here was recently added. Every Friday at midnight they play the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That would be cool to see here. I love old movie theaters, especially ones that have been operating since the heyday of movies, since the beginning. Also, every first Thursday of every month, Cineprov, cheesy movies and live comedy. And the Plaza Theater will be our last Dr. Sleep filming location for this video. Here we are back at the Jackson Street Bridge, just in front of us, the opening shot of Rick Grimes. When, not the opening, but as he is going into Atlanta on horseback 10 years ago. And we were here just the other day for my Halloween 2 filming locations video. I wanted to come into Atlanta like Rick Grimes. Now, this is a nice shot. Look at this. I'm heading to my next Stranger Things filming location. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hawkins, Indiana public pool, as seen in Stranger Things Season 3. Dealing with the obstruction of the chain link fence, but you can still match up this shot. Billy there in the center, looking out. Oh my gosh, look at that. Looks pretty good. I mean, I wish the pool was open. That would be fun. But it doesn't look like this pool in this neighborhood is actually operational. Over there where you see kind of the caged area where it says no diving, that whole area was opened up during the time of the filming, and that's where the vending machines were. Also noticing that there are no water fountains still on the wall of the pool house. Those are gone. And for Billy's fast time at Ridgemont High Phoebe Cates moment, those ladies would have been sitting in those lawn chairs right there, just in front of that no diving sign just below. You can actually make out the sign behind them. And then Billy comes out of this first door on the left, and here's that door today. This is as close as we're gonna get. I'm zoomed all the way in, but there's the door. And then a brief shot of that Wendy Peppercorn looking lifeguard that he is replacing. And here's as close as we can get to that angle. Notice the light pole, and obviously where the pool is, where the cover, the tarp is, that's where she was walking. It's the opposite angle, but I thought it'd be cool to show you, where Billy yells at that kid and warns him that he will be banned for life if he continues running. He would have been standing right here to the right of this bench, to the left of it in the screenshot. And Billy's lifeguard stand would have been sitting 2 sections over in front of those blue benches. Those are the same benches. Notice that the no diving sign has moved. I don't know why they moved it, but that is not the correct location as you see the diving sign behind Billy. Notice the 2 blue poles behind the fence on both sides now count 7 sections of fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's where the lifeguard stand is. And on the 6th section, that's where the no diving sign is. Now count again with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The sign is moved. Billy's lifeguard stand would have been on the 7th section, in front of that 7th section of chain link fence. In reality, the Hawkins pool is in South Bend Park, just south of Atlanta. It was so awesome visiting the Stranger Things pool with you guys. Now it's time for our next filming location. Ladies and gentlemen, I needed to fill up with gas, so why not do so at the Stranger Things 7-Eleven. That's right, as seen in Season 3. Welcome to 7-Eleven, actually Millstead Food Mart, but you can make out the 7-Eleven colors. Fun fact, there are no 7-Elevens in the state of Georgia. Across the street from the gas station and up this hill, and this spot is where Hopper, Joyce, and Alexi surface from the forest. Oh my gosh, right there. And that's where they get that awesome view of the Oasis. The Oasis of the 7-Eleven. This is definitely where they got the camera angle. Look at this. It's the 7-Eleven. Look at that. I think Everything has changed, obviously, but the paint job, the 7-Eleven sign is not there. The ice machine, I think that's the same ice machine. Oh, thank heavens! It's 7-Eleven! Okay, so I have been granted access by the owner. We can go inside and explore the mock-up 7-Eleven. Look at that. Inside the 7-Eleven. Just taking it all in. There's a screenshot about this angle that I have in my phone. Look at that. Oh my gosh, there's the door. Hopper's coming in with Alexi. The counter looks the same. Actually, there's a smaller counter that's been put there near the other counter. Maybe that's because of the plexiglass. I noticed that the red, white, and blue banner where that was hanging, that was white, and today it's actually orange. Hopper grabbed a Coke. Joyce grabbed a Tab, and check this out. Here's that spot, and look, there's a Coke in the same cooler today. Well, look at that. And look what happened right here. Alexi chugged a Coke as well, just moments later. And notice this mirror over here. That's still there too. So awesome. And here's Alexi grabbing a Slurpee. And here's the spot today. Right there. So cool. Here's a screenshot of Hopper with that Slim Jim in his mouth rushing Alexi with his Slurpee right out the door here. And look at this. This is the spot. And right here is about the same angle of this screenshot. Right before Hopper commandeers that dude's vehicle. Look at the sign. That's the same sign. It's just obviously been replaced. That is the same housing. The 7-Eleven stuff was brought in, but here's a photo of Hopper and that dude standing right here in front of the pumps. Notice the 7-Eleven trash can behind him. There's a trash can on the other side, not a 7-Eleven though, but that pole right next to the left of that pole is where the 7-Eleven trash can was. I couldn't do this in there because of my mask, but I can do it out here. And boy, am I thirsty. I got gas and I got a Coke at the Stranger Things 7-Eleven. Bucket list. That's right. Check that off. Oh, that's a lot harder with a tall boy. I think I took 12 ounces out of there. Stranger things have happened. They always do. Oh man, that's good. That's really good. Oh, sorry about that. This place should look awfully familiar to you, especially if you're a Stranger Things fan. Welcome to the Gwyneth Place Mall in Duluth, Georgia, known as the Starcourt Mall. I can't believe I'm standing in front of the freaking Starcourt Mall, which is one of my favorite parts of all of Stranger Things. The entire 3 seasons, I thought the mall scenes were amazing, very nostalgic. Here's one of the most iconic shots from Starcourt Mall. I'm lining up the shot today. Check out the parking spaces. They're exactly the same. We're gonna look at it from another screenshot. These 2 ladies walking in the mall. Notice to the left the bicycle racks. Those bicycle racks are gone. They're not here today. And here's the moment right before 11 breaks up with Mike. And there are the boys parking their bikes. Notice that those windows were blocked in for the movie. There's the rust stains from where the bike stands were. They look like they were bolted into the ground, but they weren't. They were just temporarily sat there. But this is where the boys put their bikes. The breakup goes down right here. And the classic rock song, "It's As Cold as Ice," starts playing. And that's when they get on the bus and take off. The bus would have been parked right there. This is pretty sweet, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I love Stranger Things. Have I said that already? If I haven't, I'm gonna say it again. Okay, let's actually go inside Starcourt Mall. Yes! I'm gonna film this. All right, let's go find some filming locations and possibly some ice cream. Scoops ahoy. I would classify Gwinnett Place Mall as a dead mall. Not too much happening inside of here. I can see why this was chosen as a filming location. They could really mock it up in here. Not too much traffic. Very quiet, a perfect spot to film. And you could put a secret Russian base underneath it. It's so vacant that they restricted us access to the food court where Stranger Things Season 3 was filmed. Just because there was a lot of people like me that wanted to come in here and take photos and do filming location videos. Oh man, my heart is crushed. Oh man, but look how eerie it looks. There is not a soul down there walking around. Okay, there's where I want to go. There's where I can't go. But look at the railings on the second floor, the balcony. Look at that. Yeah, same mall. But I want to see them down there. I mean, what good is it to have trash cans if no one's putting trash into them? You can't even change them out. I mean, look, that trash cart is empty. Okay, there's like one piece of cardboard in there. I mean, there's no one walking in the open portion of the mall. Not much different. Hey, Diamonds World's still open. Not in the market for buying any jewelry though, or at least anytime soon. And these escalators on this end of the mall, they're completely shut off. No one can access those. And there is one anchor still left at this mall. Macy's department store. Of course, Macy's is going to survive them all. They survived them all. I wasn't planning on going to Macy's, but if I wanted to go from here, I couldn't. No access on the second level. It's closed off. I've got to go down though. This staircase is my only option. Payless shoes. Gone too. Paid nothing for those shoes. I mean, paid nothing because they're not there. Dang, I'd buy something, but who really carries change in 2020 anymore? Back in 1985, I'm sure the kids had plenty of change. Bought plenty of these things, including that awesome whoopee cushion and this mustache. It's kind of like Hopper's mustache there. They're not even on. Lots and lots of deadness. Who knows what these stores used to be? Who knows? Want some candy? There's the gumballs. And more. All kinds of gum on the bottom. And of course you've got Mike and Ike's and Skittles on the top. I noticed on the bottom of this escalator there's a Painting Bright Futures mural. Looks like at one point, or at some point, a bunch of children painted these tiles. I don't know what Hot Biscuit has anything to do with Bright Futures or anything to do with this establishment or the mall, but that's pretty funny. There you go, that dates the wall. The year 2000, 20 years ago. I really like this one. Nice little sunset. And then Sarah made this one. Hey, Kool-Aid Man. It sure does look like it. And we're just making our way back to the center of the mall where we entered. More toys and candy ahead. All right, this mall still has a few attractions. Check out the big brute there. And this little device on the left, what is that? That looks exciting. It's a virtual kiddie coaster, and as I was saying all that, I just realized that you can't actually ride them. All roped off because of the situation. But check it out, we're riding a roller coaster right there. Here you go, I can kind of, there you go. Oh, looks like the racer at Kings Island, which is the first roller coaster I've ever ridden. Oh, NASCAR. Number 83, hey, who's number 83? Or who was number 83? This thing looks pretty old. Oh, wait, there is another Anchor Megamart Korean grocery market. However, it's not open. The gates are closed. Maybe I just missed them or something. And at some point, this spot looks to be a good place to sit and watch a beautiful fountain. There is no water where that fountain is. Wonder how long ago that thing was operating. And there's the escalator, which will be my exit. I'm headed out of here. Maybe someday I will return. And there you have it, my friends. Starcourt Mall, as seen in Stranger Things Season 3. Well, the outside of Starcourt Mall. It was so cool to be here. Again, huge fan of the series. Love Season 3. I can't wait for Season 4. Actually, that's coming out very soon. I will be watching that. I will be binge watching that as I have all the other seasons. I'm not a big binge watcher, but I do binge watch Stranger Things. And also Cobra Kai, another great series. Those are two series I think in the last several years that are my favorite. But anyways, not all was lost today. I was actually on my way to another filming location for another project I'm doing here during my stay in the Atlanta area. So I kind of tackled everything this weekend geographically because I was short on time, but everything is pretty relevant. As soon as I stop filming, I edit. So this entire weekend, if I'm not driving, if I'm not filming or sleeping the few hours that I sleep, I'm editing. And because I got to go on to my next project in the much ahead. It's just how I do it. But I do it because it's fun, because I love it. This has been such an awesome journey, guys. Here I am rambling in front of the Starcourt Mall with you guys, and thank you so much for being here. This video turned into something different, but since it ran short on time, I thought I'd update you with a few things that were going on with me in this trip. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't hang out with my friends this weekend at Dragon Con. We were supposed to be there for the 3rd year in a row, but high hopes for 2021. I think we'll all be there, guys. Having fun at the con. But okay, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. If you liked today's video, if you had a laugh, if you had anything, if you enjoyed anything, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you next time. There's much ahead. Bye-bye. I'll see you. See you next time. Bye. I'm ending the video.